Hello everyone! Welcome back to the K-pop Exposed channel. Interesting news is coming once again from BLACKPINK. And this time, it's not about luxury fashion deals, not about sold-out world tours, and not about breaking YouTube records in just a few hours. This time, it's about something much deeper. It's about their music itself, their creativity, their involvement behind the scenes. According to the latest data from Apple Music, BLACKPINK is now officially credited as a producer on their track titled Jump. And at first, this might sound like a small detail. Just a name added to the credits page, right? But actually this changes everything. Because this means the members didn't just show up to record vocals or perform choreography. They didn't just memorize lyrics written by someone else. They were directly involved in creating the song. Yes, Jisoo, Jennie, Rosé, and Lisa are now officially listed as producers. Not just performers, not just idols, but producers. And if you know anything about the music industry, you'll understand why this is such a huge deal. Because a producer credit is never just a formality. A producer is someone who helps shape the entire identity of a song. From the earliest concept discussions, to the arrangement, the beat selection, the sound design, the structure, the emotions, and even the smallest background details we might not consciously notice while listening. Producers decide how the song feels. They decide the energy. They decide the story the music tells. So when BLACKPINK receives that credit, it means Jump isn't just a song they sang. It's a song they helped build. And what makes this even more impressive is who they're credited alongside. On the production page, BLACKPINK's name appears next to major international producers like Diplo, Boaz Vanda Beats, AP Drums, and Z. These are not small names. These are global hitmakers who have worked with top artists around the world. So seeing BLACKPINK listed right beside them, that puts the group on the same creative level. They're not just the artists in front of the camera anymore. They're part of the team making the sound happen. And honestly, this feels like such a natural evolution for them. If you've followed BLACKPINK since debut, you know how much they've grown over the years. In the beginning, like many K-pop groups, they were mostly known for their performance skills, strong stage presence, powerful choreography, stunning visuals, and catchy songs provided by producers behind the scenes. But over time, something changed. Their music started to feel more personal, more expressive, more emotional. You could feel their personalities in the songs. Rosé's vulnerability, Jennie's confidence and charisma, Lisa's bold energy, Jisoo's warm yet strong tone. It wasn't just BLACKPINK performing a concept anymore. It felt like BLACKPINK being themselves. And now we finally know why. Because they're actually involved in the creative process. This achievement also expands their official songwriting and production credits, which is incredibly important for their careers. For years, there has been a stereotype in the industry. Some people still think K-pop idols are just performers. Just faces for the stage. Just voices following instructions. But BLACKPINK keeps proving that idea wrong. Again and again. They're not just idols. They're artists, they're musicians, they're creators. And that difference matters. Because when artists participate in producing their own music, something special happens. The music becomes more authentic, more honest, more real. Instead of singing someone else's story, they're telling their own. Instead of following a sound chosen for them, they're choosing what represents them. And fans can feel that. Even if you don't read the credits, you can hear it. You can hear when a song carries the artist's personality. That emotional connection becomes stronger. And maybe that's exactly why BLACKPINK's recent music feels closer to the heart. It doesn't feel manufactured. It feels intentional. It feels personal. So when we listen to Jump now, it hits differently. Because we're not just hearing their voices layered over a beat. We're hearing their ideas, their decisions, their creativity behind every sound. Every drop, every transition, every vibe. It's like getting a small glimpse into their minds as musicians. And for Blinks, this is definitely something to be proud of. Because supporting BLACKPINK now means supporting not only performers, but creators who are taking control of their artistry. It shows growth. It shows maturity. It shows confidence. And most importantly, it shows independence. this could also be the beginning of something much bigger. Maybe Jump is just the start. Maybe in future albums, we'll see even more credits under their names. Maybe they'll write more lyrics, produce more tracks, experiment with new sounds, create music that reflects their personal stories even more deeply. Imagine an entire album fully shaped by BLACKPINK themselves. How different would it sound? How much more powerful would it feel? That possibility is honestly exciting. Because when artists gain creative freedom, that's when some of the best music in history is made. So, this small credit on Apple Music? It's not small at all. It's a sign. A sign that BLACKPINK is stepping into a new era. An era where they're not just global superstars on stage, but true musicians behind the scenes. And maybe, years from now, we'll look back at Jump as the moment everything changed. The moment BLACKPINK officially became producers. The moment they took control of their own sound. The moment they proved, once again, that they're more than what people expect. So, now the real question is, what do you think? Will BLACKPINK start producing more of their own music in the future? And are you excited to hear what they create next? Because if this is just the beginning, we might be witnessing the start of BLACKPINK's most creative era yet.